Namaste, welcome. This is day number 116. Those who push your buttons. Today we have a trigger warning. Not for those egos that are faint of mind. Here we go. Namaste, welcome everyone. This is day number 116 of 365, A Life of Bliss 365. One quote every day from the book, A Life of Bliss, the Living Transmission. Channel through this one from our dear non-physical friends and teachers, AnandA, here to assist us humanity in remembering who we are and why we are here. What a journey it is. From Equinox, autumn equinox of 23 to autumn equinox of 24. If you're watching live now, we are streaming on Rumble, Twitter, Twitch, Telegram, and on YouTube. Please put in the comments where you're joining from. Let us know. Any questions, any challenges, please connect. And today, it's all about those who push your buttons. So, little possible trigger warning on this. This is always a fun topic, fun subject. And so let's get into it. The quote for day 116. Let's see how we glow. Welcome those who push your buttons. Welcome those who bring forth from within you that which you did not know was within you. Welcome those synchronistic moments that allow you to see what has been hidden under custom, manners, circumstance, under certain aspects of behavior that are appropriate. Welcome all these as the gifts they are. Welcome all around you who allow you to see, define, recognize, and experience who you truly are in this moment. For it is in this reflection that duality has its true meaning and purpose. For outside of this dream, it has none. For what can be polarized in an endless nothingness? What can be opposite when there is no two? Yet again, we speak to you in the silence here. We speak to you in seeming riddle. We speak to you using a language that is inadequate to convey, yet is exquisite to play. And so we are invited in this contemplation to bring to heart, bring to mind those who push our buttons, those who trigger us, those who really touch the deepest part of us. And that can be in a quote positive way or a quote negative way. But generally it's easier to appreciate, love, and acknowledge those who push our buttons to the deeper part of our beauty, our love, our creativity, our expansiveness. The challenge comes for humans when we are asked to acknowledge, to love, to accept, and to honor those who reflect the dark, reflect the shadows, reflect the aspects of ourselves, as it said in the quote there, that bring from within ourselves something we didn't even know was within us. Maybe the anger, the guilt, the shame, the sorrow, the sadness, the rage, the fear. Those who play those roles are those who love the most. Those who play the darkest roles have come from the absolute, from the all unconditional being, and chose to play a role of the victimizer, of the controller, of the tyrant, of the murderer, of the rapist, of the abuser. Those playing those roles have come from infinite perfection to play this role of the most challenging things that we know of as the human perspective. And so the invitation in this contemplation is, can you see the same source, the same Christ light, the same love, the same truth in the eyes of those who do acts that we would call despicable and evil and horrible and hurtful and harmful? Can we see through the illusion, see through the persona, as we shared in the video yesterday about why we cannot meditate? Why can I not meditate? The persona, can you see through the persona, see through the cloak, see through the veil, see through the role that's been played? And can we find gratitude for those playing what we call the dark roles? Can we see what is true? Can we see through what is appearing? And rather than getting into wrong and right and good and evil, can we be in that infinite space of grey when our buttons are getting pushed but no one's home? When we get triggered but nothing is owned. We feel it and let it move. We feel it and let it go. When judgment begs itself to be cast down on those who do wrong or hurt or harm, can you be the one that judges not, yet ye be judged? This is the trigger warning. This is the invitation. And this is the calling to the deepest part of ourself, of what it means to be a sacred soul, a heart leader upon the earth. For this experiment that is playing out here is an experiment in polarity, an experiment in the deepest duality. Wild swings, absolute beauty and absolute terror, torment. You who are hearing these words, we know who you are, and we know you are ready. We know many of you have forgotten, but we know many of you are ready now to see through this illusion, to see through to the truth of who you are, the truth of who all are and what all is, the one source that is. And so it is. This is the challenge and the contemplation for day number 116. And now, as always, we are invited to drop into our sacred silence, where we allow what is to be what is, as what is. And so the invitation today is to see where you have dropped the anvil of judgment and see if you can free yourself from it. And what has been shared here today is not about forgiveness. There's no forgiveness in oneness. We're talking about realization of oneness. And also, in relative reality, this is not about condoning, promoting, bypassing hurtful, harmful abuse, murder, war. It's about seeing beyond that, being beyond that, and seeing our individual parts of creating the war without by having that war within and making peace within so we can have peace without. This is the invitation, this is the contemplation for day number 116, and we live streaming live on Rumble at 3:33 UK time. We're also on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Telegram. All the quotes are coming from A Life of Bliss, the Living Transmission, and I thank AnandA again for these challenges and contemplations to look deeper, to go below the surface, to really challenge the status quo of good and evil, the status quo of war and divide and rule, and all of the things that are erupting more and more to divide us from self. It shall not work for those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. And for those, we speak to you. And if you get value from these transmissions, if they are touching your life in a positive way, we invite you to share your experiences and also share these videos, like, comment, subscribe on the platforms that you're watching. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us on Telegram or in the comments below. And until next time, from my heart to yours, the divine in me sees, honors, and loves the divine in you. Namaste. We are